In this video, you'll get to know about database commands. What are the database commands? So in the last video that we have discussed about the categories of commands. Each category has specific commands. There are lots of commands and there are 6 categories. Before executing all the commands that I have listed, we need to know about database commands. Before knowing about insert command, update command, delete command, alter command, revoke, grant, okay, all those commands. Before knowing those commands, you need to know about the basic database commands. So there are 5 basic database commands. First one is create, second one is drop, third one is show, fourth one is rename, fifth one is use. So these are the 5 basic database commands that we need to know while performing any operations in the database. Okay, before performing any commands, before executing any commands, we need to know about these 5 basic database commands. So the first command is create. So what is meant by create command in database? So before creating any table, so suppose you need to create a table. Suppose you need to have some data. You need to have suppose you need to insert 100 records in database. So suppose you have got an operation, you have got a task to perform. Suppose if your manager has given a task to perform 100 enter 100 records in database. So if you have got this task to enter 100 records in database, so what you have to do is you need to first create database. So you need to first create database. Secondly, you need to create table. The third step, you need to enter data. Okay, so just you need to remember this, guys. Before entering the 100 records, you need to create a database. Without creating a database and without creating a table, you cannot enter records. So the basic first step is to create a database. In order to enter the data, we need to create a database. Just remember, guys. So the first command is create database. The command name is create database, database name. Okay, so if you type this command, so database will be created. After creating the database, you need to create a table. After that, you need to enter the data. So the first basic command is create database, database name. This is the first command. So you can use any type of any name. So the database name. So suppose if I can create database name. Suppose I have type A. So A database will be created. So you need to remember the database name. My suggestion will be the database name should be use try to use alphabets. Try to use alphabets. Uh, try to avoid numerals. Try to avoid numerals. Suppose if you want numerals, you can use, but use avoid all numerals. Okay, you can use alphabets. So try to avoid numerals, entering all the numerals. So you can use suppose alphabet plus numeral. You can use. No need to worry. Like example, you can use product one. Okay, so you should avoid this 111. Okay, avoid this. So you can use alphabets like product. Okay, no need. So no need to worry about it. So try to avoid special characters. Avoid it. Okay, remember like product at the rate of exclamatory. This should be avoided. Okay, so my suggestion will be try to use alphabets to create database. So let's see how we need to create a database. So open the SQL Server bench. So you can see here I'm going to create a database. Create database. So what is the command? You can see the command name. So what is the command? Create database name. Create database. I'm going to create a database called product. So I have created database name product. So here I'm executing the command. So here what happened? Uh, Create database name. Yeah. So I have clicked the executed option. Here you can see, just refresh here, you can see a database with product created. So here you can see after typing the command, I have created this execute option. Here you can see I have created the here you can see the database name with database name called product. Here inside the product, if you click this down arrow bar, you can see the tables. I have not created any tables, right? So there will be no tables, empty tables. You can see no tables. Views, there are no views. Just I have created database. After creating the database, you need to enter the data. Okay, so that's the reason we need to know about database commands. So I hope you have understood what how to create a database. You need to remember create database name. That is the command. Okay, so here I have used alphabet and numeral called 1. So I am executing. So here just refresh it. Yeah, here you can see after typing this command, you can see I have used alphabet and numeral. Okay, so this is how we need to create a database. Try to not use special symbols. Try to go for alphabets. So this is how we create database. After creating the database, okay, you need to enter the you create a table. After that, you need to enter the data. This is the process. Okay, the second step is uh, deleting database. So how to delete a database? Suppose if you don't want a database, if you want to delete your database, you need to use a command called drop database name. Okay, so the database name that you have entered while creating, you need to type it. Okay, so what will be the command here? So we type drop database. So what is the name of the database I have created? Product. So the database name I have created is product. So I have typed product and I am executing it. So what happens? You see, if you see, I am refreshing here, it will be deleted. Wait, what happened? Yeah. So if you see here, the product database is deleted. So here I have one more database called product one. I'm going to delete that too. So I am typing product one and I am executing it. So what happened? This even the product one database is deleted. So this is how we delete a database. So after executing this command, what happens? Entire database will be deleted. Okay. What is the meaning of that? So entire database means database will be deleted. Tables will be deleted. Okay. The data that is present inside the table will be deleted. Entire thing will be deleted if you use drop command, drop database name. The one more command that we have is show database means so it's going to list out all the database that we have created. So it's going to list out all the database that we have created. If you type this command show database, so it's going to show you all the databases that we have created. Okay, list. So suppose we have created product one, right? We have product one, right? After typing this command, it's going to show all the database names that we have created. This is the use of show database command. The next one is a rename database. So what is the use of rename database? Okay, let's just try to use it. Yeah, so I have used this command show database. It's going to list out all the database that we have entered. This is how show databases helps you to list out the databases. The next one is rename database. What is meant by rename? So it is used to change the database name. Okay, so here you can see the database name that we have created B, right? So I'm going to change that database B to C. So I have to use rename command. So I'm using this. I'm changing this B database to C database, new database. That's it. Rename database to uh, C. So there is a mistake here. You can see not database is not valid. It's showing there is a error. Okay, it's not. It's showing that don't use this rename. Better to go for alter. I try to go for alter. What happens? SQL query. So there is a mistake here. I don't know what's the mistake that I have typed here. So just remember guys, so I have a database name called B. Suppose my manager has given a task that is to change the database name from B to C. Okay, change database name to C. So what I have to use, what I have to do is I have to use the rename command. So just remember this command, rename database. So you need to use old database name. So what is the database name? B to. So what is the new database name? C. If you type this command, if you execute, it will be the B database name will be changed to C. That's it. That's the use of this database. Okay. The last command that we have is use database. Okay. So use database name. So what is the use of database? Suppose I have lots of database names BA. Okay, so I need to use this A database, right? So I am using use A. So after that I am typing here. So the A database will be pointed out. B will not be pointed out. Suppose if I have typed use B, I am executing it. So it will reflect to B. So just check it. Yeah, I'm executing it. Just refresh it, guys. Sorry. So yeah, so I'm using use B. So what happened? So here you can see the database is the query got executed. So the database V will be used. Okay, so this is how we use database command. So just in your type is use database name. Okay. So that database will be reflected or pointed out. So that after in that database we create tables. So these are the 5 database commands that you need to know. So the prerequisites you need to say the basic or else you can say basic. Okay, so before learning all the categories that you have that we have listed in the last video, try to learn the basic SQL database commands. The first command is create, second one is drop, show, rename and use. So I hope you understood these database commands. Thank you.